story from the project. Innocent black man. Let me be clear. Damn, man. The story from the project. Innocent black man.
What up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Small Account Challenge. Today is day number 47. How the phrase goes by Mike Tyson: everybody got a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Well, I had a plan this morning until I got punched in the mouth. Literally, from the first trade we took, they knocked us down and we could not recover. Now I'm going to tell you exactly how today was a not so good day. In today's midday market recap. All right, y'all. So let's go over the trades from this morning. This morning at around 8 o'clock-ish, I looked at the pre-market. Things were green. A couple of things were green that I liked, so I thought today we would have one of those days where things would kind of run up. Right before the open the bell, like around 9 to 9:15, everything that was green was now red. So I knew then it was a kind of a funny day. I said, cool, let's play our cards right, or at least try to play our cards right. So I did notice at the open the bell, PLTR began to get a lot of energy. The kind of candles that I like. So I waited. I don't trade the first candle, so I waited for it to hit a little bit of resistance on the next candle. And that's exactly what I did. It hit resistance. I jumped in, wrote it down. It popped up a little bit, added, wrote it some more down. And it was at that moment on that candle wick, on that second candle, I tried to get filled. We was green and we did not get filled. And because it was a candle wick, you know what that means. It popped down and popped right back up. The bulls jumped in and pushed it right back up. But don't forget, I was in a bearish position. So now it's time to get out of Dodge, because you can't keep holding. We try to get full at the top. Didn't get filled at the top. The next candle comes in and the bulls are ramming it up. Ramming, pushing they horns down my throat until eventually I was finally able to get out. But by that time, we were crushed. You can see it there. My biggest loss since the Small Account Challenge. We had a big loss before, I think, something like this. But nothing, I think something similar, closer to this. But anyway, you can see there we lost about $87 in the Webull account. Got smacked all the way back down. It's alright. We've had losses before, but you know what that means. When you have a big loss, the next day you must put on the guardrails, and that's what we'll do tomorrow. I tried to give myself some help in the Tasty Trade account. That didn't go well because trying to recover because PLTR had smacked us down so bad in the Webull account. I tried to take an opposite position in the Tasty Trade account, but that didn't go well neither. So by that time we was down like 100 and maybe 150 something dollars, $6 on the day, not just in the account, on the day. But then I was able to gather myself a little bit. By that time, you know, you're already done for the day. I was able to catch Nvidia eventually on a nice squeeze up. You can see it there, and that's how we was able to recover some of the loss. So we only ended up being down over there about $13. Ended the day down 100 smackers. Don't like that, but it's part of the game. What you gonna do? If you're gonna play this game, you got to deal with the wins like we've been having, and you got to deal with the losses that come with the game. And I realize now I got to be a little bit more faster on the trigger. So I'm gonna work on my hotkeys in my Webull account, because I'm trying to move my mouse and get out, but I'm working the hotkeys. And I can literally have some keyboard strokes and get myself out. So we'll work on that as well. Anyway, like I said, if you have a small account, don't worry about that. It's part of the game. If you have a small account, come over and join us, because all we're doing is we're taking our accounts From $100 going all the way to $100,000, $250K, $500K, all the way to $1 million. You don't got to go that far. Just go to the level that you think your family needs. And don't worry about losses. You get your dirt up your shoulder and keep it moving. You cannot worry about that because the next day could bring an even bigger win. Just keep the guardrails on. Anyway, you know how we do. We back at it tomorrow for day number 48. And I catch you guys in it. Let's do it. Peace.